What is the meaning of a fraction? Think about this question during the lesson. A fraction describes one or more parts of a whole that is divided into equal parts. The whole can be a region, a set, or a segment. In the flag shown, 3/5 of the flag is red. 3 is the numerator, the number of equal parts that are red. 5 is the denominator, the total number of equal parts. If you know that 3/5 of the flag is red, why would you conclude that 2/5 is blue? There are five parts in all. If three of them are red and all the rest are blue, then two parts are blue. So 2 out of 5 is 2/5. A fraction can describe part of a set. What is the fraction of cats in this set? There are 8 animals. 3 of the 8 animals are cats. 3/8 of the animals are cats. How does the example about cats and animals differ from the flag example? In the flag example, the fraction represented part of an area. In the cat example, the fraction represented part of a set. A fraction can also describe part of a segment. What fraction names the part that is shaded? There are 4 parts to the segment. One of the parts is shaded. Therefore, 1/4 of the segment is shaded. How many parts are not shaded? 3 of the 4 parts are not shaded. How would the numerator change if only one of the 5 parts of the flag were red? Try it yourself.
How can fractions be used to show division? Think about this question during the lesson. Al, Lisa, Franco, and Laura are making a collage. They will share 3 rectangular strips of colored paper. Why are the strips divided in the way that is shown? There are 4 people. Each of the 3 colors will be divided evenly among the 4 people. What fraction represents the part of a whole strip of paper each will get? One way to divide 3 wholes into 4 equal parts is to first divide each whole into 4 equal parts. Each part is 1/4 of a whole. If you divided the strips by color so that each person got 1 color, would there be enough strips to give each person? There would not be enough strips for everyone to have 1 color strip, because there are 4 people but only 3 colors. Rearrange the 1/4 pieces. How many pieces of colored paper will each person get? Each person gets 3 of the 1/4 pieces. Each gets 3/4. So, 3 divided by 4 equals 3/4. What fraction represents the part of a whole strip of paper each of the 5 people will get? If there are 7 pieces of paper, try it yourself.
Aw, cheer up, Moby. It's still early. Plus, it means more for us. Dear Tim and Moby, what is a fraction? From Blake. I can show you, Blake, using these tasty props. Cake and cookies. Sorry. Anyway, think of a fraction as part of a whole, or a set. Here, we've got one whole birthday cake, which I'm going to cut up into smaller pieces. Because it's nice to share, that's why. Now, if I cut the cake right down the middle, I get two equal-sized pieces. Each piece is one whole cake divided in two, or 1/2 of the whole. We can write that as a fraction. This number, the denominator, tells us how many pieces make up one whole. The numerator tells us the number of pieces we're dealing with. So this is 1/2 of the cake, and these are 2/2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. One whole cake. All right, now it's a party. To make sure everyone gets a piece, I'll cut the cake into 4 pieces. Each piece represents one of those 4 pieces, or 1/4 of the whole, so the fraction is 1/4. It's also called a quarter. Right, just like the coin, which makes sense because 25 cents is 1/4 of $1. Basketball games are divided into 4 quarters. Quarter past means 15 minutes after the hour, and 4 quarts make a gallon. This is 1/4 of the cake. This is 2 quarters, 3 quarters, and 4 quarters. 4 divided by 4 is 1, so 4 quarters is one whole cake.
Y'all.
Phew, good thing I've got some other handy fractions to fall back on. Let's see, I can split this cake into 1/8 and even 1/16. Say, that reminds me. The inches on a ruler are broken up into fractions too. Different rulers may show 1/2 inches, 1/4 inches, 1/8 inches, and so on. 1, 2, 3. Each piece is 1 3/4 inches long.
Y'all.
Too small, huh? Okay, how about some cookies? Remember, we can also use fractions to talk about items in a group. Let's see, there are 15 cookies in the set, so that's our denominator. The cookies aren't all the same type. 7 are chocolate chip, and 8 are oatmeal raisin. Those are our numerators. So, 7/15 of the cookies are chocolate chip, and 8/15 are oatmeal raisin. Hey, if you pay attention, you'll start seeing fractions all around you. That's right, little Jimmy. Since you pitched 5 innings today, you pitched 5/9 of the baseball game. You got the idea, Hillbot. In music, half notes last 1/2 as long as whole notes. And quarter notes last 1/4 as long. Yep, when you baked this cake, you used fractions to measure out the ingredients, like, say, 1/2 cup of butter. 3/4 of a cup of motor oil? I have to go to the bathroom.